Hey guys, what's up? It's munclesonkey and welcome to my second video of the day. So if you haven't seen my first video of the day, I talk a little bit about the summoning update, so feel free to check that out. There was an update today that made combat familiars a little bit more useful, and you might want to consider using them for your Slayer tasks and such from now on. But in this video, what I've been wanting to do actually for quite a while, and I've just been putting it off because I've been trying to do Slayer and such, and I just eventually said screw it, let's take a little break from Slayer and do some Elf City Skilling. And this is testing out the XP rates of Elf City Thieving and Elf City Mining. Both of these are at level 99 in both those skills, obviously, and I was using an Abyssal Lurker for the Thieving and a Lava Titan for the Mining. So I was getting pretty good XP, possibly not the best XP that is possible to get, but close to that. Also, for the Thieving, I was wearing the Exoskeleton armor, and if you have a set of Black Ibis armor, which I do, that is why I'm getting the bonus XP, is because I have that, and it does go with the Exoskeleton armor. You don't have to wear it. As long as you're wearing Exoskeleton and you have Black Ibis, it works. So that's actually something I learned today, and that's pretty handy because the Exoskeleton can reduce your chance of getting caught by the elves, which is really nice. So of course the elves are quite AFK, and they're also a very good XP rate. I was surprised how good the XP was before I started the test. My guess was the XP was going to be around 200k an hour or so, maybe 180k, and it was quite a bit better than that. You guys will see what it was in just a minute here. And the Elf City Thieving is also quite AFK, and you can get some decent rewards from it. The best thing that the elves you can get from them is the brawling gloves. I managed to get myself a pair of melee brawlers, which are probably the worst brawling gloves, but still, it's some decent free melee XP, so I might as well use them up. And you can also get all sorts of different kinds of brawlers based on what area the elves are located in. So for example, the ones by the mining spots, they're the mining and smithing elves, so you can get mining and smithing brawlers from them. And then I got the melee brawlers from the elves that you saw during the first clip, called the Ioworth elves. And they're also some decent GP, around like 700, 800k profit an hour, a little less than that if you are using Abyssal Lurker scrolls, because those scrolls are expensive, man. So the method here is you want to use the scroll before you pickpocket each elf, and then you'll have quite a good long time, especially if you're a high thieving level, of just pickpocketing the elf, and it's a little bit AFK. You do need 97 thieving to do this effectively, because to steal from all 4 of the current elf clans that are in the game, you will need 97 thieving to do all of them. So it is pretty much high level content. As you can see, they're 285k thieving XP and also 28k mining XP in an hour, and that's because there is a time period where you have to wait for the elves to forget about your pickpocketing. So during that time period, what I did is I mined, and then I did a full hour of only mining, and you'll see the result of that in just a second. But I think 285k thieving XP is really good. It's better than Pyramid Plunder. It's not as good as Dwarf Traders, but at the same time, you don't have to spam click like you do at Dwarf Traders, so that's really nice. So if you're someone that's concerned about getting the best XP rate in the game, you want to still stick with Dwarf Traders. But if you're probably anyone else, you want to go with elves, because it's a lot less annoying to not having to click. Or if you don't mind the clicking and all that, go ahead and go with Dwarf Traders. So now we move on to mining these Seren Stones. These require 89 mining to do, so these are an option for someone who is going for 99 mining. The elves, not really an option for someone who's going for 99 thieving, because you can't even do them until you're almost 99. So the mining one was really great. These are quite AFK. I love them. They're kind of like the Ivy of mining, because you just click on the stone and wait for a little while. As you can see, you also get corrupted ore from them, which give 150 smithing XP per ore, and you don't get the most amount of corrupted ore, but it is completely free. Even though it takes a long time to stock up on this ore, when you do eventually have a large amount of ore, it's really good smithing XP making it. It's about 230k smithing XP per hour, so it's definitely worth smithing the corrupted ore as you get it over time. So that's kind of a bonus, kind of like if you're woodcutting Arctic pines, how the fire making XP you get from your ads is a bonus added onto that. Same concept here, you get the bonus smithing on top of the mining XP. So the Seren Stones are one of the best places in the game, in my opinion, to just chill out and relax. Like if I'm editing a video or something, I now have a new favorite place to go. The Thieving Elves are pretty AFK too, but the problem with them is you fail, so they're slightly less AFK than the mining. You have to run around and stuff, so the mining is definitely will be my go-to place in the future. So I did 1 hour of mining with a Lava Titan pouch, full gold mining suit, and a dragon pickaxe at 99 mining, and I got 137k mining XP, which is really good. That is without the voice of Serin at all. It was never once on the Seren Stones while I was doing that, so I got no bonus XP on top of my gold mining suit, and also 31k smithing XP worth of corrupted ore, which is completely free and really nice as well. So that's about all for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this can open your eyes up a little bit. If you ever feel the need to go for 120 mining or 120 thieving, this is probably your best bet on how to do that, as it is quite AFK and relaxing. I know I myself, when I'm not slaying, will definitely be taking advantage of the new Elf City skilling methods, and hopefully we'll get some other good AFK smithing methods in batch 2. Do I feel like this kind of devalues other methods of training, thieving, and mining? Maybe a little bit, but at the same time, these are mostly geared towards people who are going for 120, I feel, especially with the thieving, maybe not so much with the mining. And yeah, the XP rates are kind of good for the mining, and yeah, it's kind of AFK for the thieving versus where you'd actually have to click on dwarf traders before. But still, I'm a huge advocate of anything that makes the game more enjoyable for the players, and I feel like that's the most important part over devaluing old content. So there is a controversy there, and I can understand if you got 120 thieving on dwarf traders and this came out, you might be a little bit upset, but hopefully this can be an enjoyable experience for everyone that chooses to train here in the future, and it's quite relaxing. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with the next video, and farewell.